Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Now, not playing a game today. As you would have guessed from the title, we're going to do a minor unboxing today. Checking out my new phone that I'm going to daily use and also going to be using for my channel. So from the title, from the thumbnail that you may have seen, you probably know what it already is. So I'm not going to delay it any further. Let's get it opened up. This is what it came in. And shout out to the guys at Red Magic. These guys actually shipped this bad boy quite quickly when I actually got this device ordered over. So I'm going to explain how I got this device when a little bit later in the video and how it all sort of came to be. But this is the Red Magic 5G. Okay, so as you can see on the back here, we've got some details here. Now it's all in non-native English language and all that sort of stuff, so I won't go over this too much in this part of the video. But over here, this is the most important thing I wanted to show you guys. I do have the 12 gigabyte 256 gig of storage, so this is the big boy. Okay, so this is the one that everyone wants for their gaming usage and needs and things like that. So I'm just going to quickly get that there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can. The presentation on the box is awesome. So it's a really good presentation on the device itself. So yeah, it looks really good. Anyway, I'm going to put that to the side for a second. I'm going to quickly go over the spec sheet here. So Red Magic 5G, this guy has a 6.65 inch full HD display, refresh rate 144 hertz refresh. This thing is an absolute monster. For games that are going to be supporting this in the future, this phone is already future-proofed for that. It could even do 90 hertz, I believe, as well. So even games that will support 90 hertz display will be supported on this phone as well. So hopefully that will translate back into some of my videos as well in the future, so you guys can see that and appreciate that. Does have a touch sampling rate of up to 240 hertz. Resolution is 1080 by 2340, and that's 387.5 ppi. So, and with an aspect ratio of 19.5.9. So it is a really long phone. I'm not going to go too much into the full specs of that. It is an AMOLED type display, so it is going to have some really good color reproduction. It does have its own cooling system, so it's got a turbo cooling fan. So there's an area of air duct as well, so it just sucks in some cool air, disperses the hot air as well, which is amazing. Tested life over 30,000 hours, speed up to 15,000 RPM when it's running. Wow, that's insane. What else we've got here? So for the hardware itself, we've got the Snapdragon 865 5G version. And that is paired with the Adreno 650 GPU. So we've got some decent hardware on our hands right here. So as I said before, I've got the 12 gig, 256 gig configuration. So I've got the big boy there. Now I believe it is a dual SIM device. So for you guys, if you guys were wanting to pick one of these up, you guys will be able to benefit from dual SIM if that's what you're after. What else we got here? Rear camera, we'll get into the basic specs here. 64 megapixel main sensor, 8 megapixel wide angle, and a 2 megapixel macro. So we've got that there. And what else we have? It does support up to 8K as well for video resolution if I wanted to go that far, which I don't think I'll ever touch 8K, but it is there if it's needed. And it's running the Red Magic OS 3.0 based on Android 10. Now with that there, real quick, I do have an international model, so I do have to flash the global version of this ROM so I can get everything like the Google Play Store and all that sort of stuff. So I won't be able to show you too much on the phone in that respect there today, but that's what I need to do for myself here, and that will happen by the time I start uploading videos soon. And aside from that, guys, dual speakers, so it's going to be extra loud, something that I'm not used to with my Galaxy Note 8, unfortunately, but that's pretty much it. So that's just giving you a quick rundown on the specifications of the device here. So what we're going to do now is I do have an unboxing knife, and we're going to open up this bad boy. Now I haven't actually opened this up. I've had this for a few days and I've been wanting to do this and to get some time to do so as well. So now that I've got that, I can finally open up this bad boy here and see what's inside. But I'll show you everything else as well that's inside. So there we go. I think that's sort of taken the gloss away from the packaging sealing as well of the phone. So I think you guys can see that a little bit better now, which is good. It's actually a really decent looking box. Anyway, let's go ahead. Okay, so there's the device. I'm going to put this one aside because I want to show you something a bit about that soon. And real quickly, we'll just quickly open up anything here. I don't know if we get a case or anything like this out of this. I'm not too sure. But you get all of your bits and pieces, things like that. Don't think anyone really needs to sort of go over too much on how this sort of works. So that's cool. In here, what I have is, if I can pull it out, don't want to be too rough with it. Actually, is that like a little, it's like a little lid thing? I don't know what this is. Okay. I can't even get this thing out. There we go. Well, that wasn't the most conventional way of doing it. So that's the plug as well. So I believe this is an international plug, so I won't be able to actually use this at home. So it is what it is. All good. Put that to the side. And here I should have my USB-C to USB-C connector. Now this is really cool actually, because if you can see that, it has the side connector mount, and also it's got the long connector mount. So actually not too bad. So I think I might actually use that as well. But this is what you guys want to see, the phone itself. So let's go ahead and open up this bad boy. If I can find the right tab for it, of course. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Finally, I haven't had a new phone in such a long time. But there it is. And there it is there. So, this is the other thing I wanted to show you guys. This is the transparent edition. Okay, so this one here, you're actually able to see some of the internals of the phone, the fan as well that's coming from here, and how it dissipates out there, so which is really cool, which is really, really neat. And you've got everything here, pretty much all what Red Magic has so far, but this is just a really special edition, and this here is just a little bit different to the normal ones here, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. Over here, you got your standard speaker grill, the charging port, and the SIM tray. Over here, now here you've got your triggers, your shoulder triggers on the side. So if I'm playing any sort of FPS games or anything like that, I will be able to play this a lot more aggressively. There's the duct for the fan over there. I've got my power button, my volume buttons here. And then up top here, got a headphone port, which will help out immensely for what I do. This is the red switch as well, that kicks it into the gaming mode. The other fan as well, and then I've got a connector dock if I want to get some of the accessories as well later on. So things like that I may consider as well. So anyway, let's see if this has got any juice. I just want to see what it does if I do turn it on. There we go. And that's what it looks like. So yeah, so as you can see, it is the international version, so it's not the global version that everyone would want. But I'm going to have to sort of play around with that and muck about that with myself. But just to sort of give you guys a bit of the boot animation here. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to have to muck around with that and go through the experience and all that sort of stuff. And I have to connect all of my stuff up as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it anyway. So yeah, Red Magic 5G, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think about this here. I think I'll leave a affiliate link as well if you guys want to check that out for yourselves. If you want to make a purchase or anything like that, you can use my link. I'll have that in the description as well. But this is going to be the new boss for me. This is going to be the new phone, everything that I'm going to do with my channel moving forward, this is it. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought about the phone. If you enjoyed this one here, it's a little bit different of a video today. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Red Magic 5G. And I almost forgot, how did I get this phone? Well, funny that you mentioned that. So I left this right to the end of the video, so I kind of forgot. But the way that I got this phone is I actually entered a competition for Red Magic to win this device. So I didn't necessarily actually have to pay for this phone, which is amazing. I'm actually still blown away the fact that I actually won this phone. So the way that this all happened and how this all sort of came to be, there was this competition where you enter a number. It was based on a roulette table, the device that you had and why that you wanted to upgrade and things like that, and you got chosen at random. And funny enough, I woke up one morning and I saw a notification on my phone, checked it out, and I had won the device. As simple as that, yeah. So it just goes to show that you can actually win things on social media platforms like Facebook, which is fantastic. I couldn't actually believe my life that I actually got this phone, and of all phones to get a proper gaming phone for the channel as well that I'm currently operating on. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason why that I actually got this phone in the first place. And I'm actually really happy that I did. So I can't wait to sort of start playing it, getting to know the phone a lot more, and you know, showing you guys on what this beast of a phone can actually do. I've seen a lot of other reviews on this phone and everything else in between as well. So yeah, I'm expecting some good things from this phone when this all sort of comes together. So yeah, watch this space, guys.